Okay, welcome back to April Fool's edition of Cooking with Mom, episode 5. Steelhead, is it steelhead trout?
Yeah.
Steelhead trout. All right, so we're ready
With
to
caper
use.
sauce.
We're ready to use the very nice strainer
Oh.
that we got from Peggy and Tim. Do
Thank
you
you.
want to hold the strainer while I pour the orzo pasta?
Certainly.
Okay,
Be happy to do that.
very good. It's kind of a two-man job because the pot is so heavy.
We better get the rest of that in there. Yeah.
I want all that orzo pasta. Here, I'm going to use a spoon to get the last bits. Don't touch, don't touch. It's hot.
Not bad.
It's really hot, Mom. It's boiling hot. Trust me.
Okay.
Okay, that can go right back in. Right back into the pot.
The pot that
Here.
isn't hot.
It's a pot that is very hot.
That is very, well, that'll help keep the orzo hot.
Yep. So we have our cooked orzo. Let's turn that burner off. We have our cooked vegetables, which are going to go in with the pasta. Cooked vegetables and garlic.
And what about the fish?
The fish is going to get cooked right meow.
Right meow?
Right meow. Let's see, it says to add olive oil, but it doesn't really look like it needs it. The pan looks pretty wet. What do you think? I'll add just a little bit.
Yeah, put a little in there because this calls for it. Just turn it around a little bit.
Okay. So, olive oil, we have coated steelhead trout fish, and we're going to put it in there skin side down.
Mm-hmm.
Skin side down. You know what, I'm going to add just a little bit more oil, just because. I want to make sure, because I know it says to leave it in there for, on the one side for 5 to 7 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And in my very little experience, it seems that when you do that, it gets crispier than I like. You know, it gets a little bit.
What about the butter?
The butter goes in after.
Mm-hmm. At the end, huh? Of the cooking.
And when we flip it over, that's when the butter goes in.
Oh, okay. It's like a finishing touch on the
It is.
fish. Okay.
Okay. So put that on. I think it's nice and hot. No,
I don't hear it sizzle.
I hear a little bit of sizzle.
You're closer to it than I am then.
I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. We want to hear the sizzle so we know it's hot enough, right?
Yep.
5 to 7 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to set the timer again?
Yes.
Excellent.
I set it for 7 minutes.
Okay. I'm sprinkling a little bit of blend on the top side here because it looks a little dry.
Our strainer worked out beautifully.
It did. That was really nice. That was a nice gift.
Thank you, Peggy.
I mean, it's one of those things. It's not that we couldn't afford to get a strainer ourselves, but you don't want to rush out to the store just to pick up one thing, right?
Well,
so sometimes you don't.
Yeah, I would have to shop quite a while to find a strainer as nice as that, you know?
That is a beautiful strainer.
It is a lovely one.
Yep. We should call them up and ask for an endorsement.
Well, we've given it.
Acme Strainers of America. Let's see. When this has been going for 5 to 7 minutes, we're going to add the butter, the capers, and the lemon juice, and flip the trout.
Don't you flip it first and then add all that?
Sure. Oh, that's something I don't think I've done before. It says to when the butter and the lemon juice melt, you're supposed to take a spoon and spoon the juice over the fish.
You baste it.
Baste it.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's the term that you use.
All right. Well, fancy words, you know.
These are cooking terms, dear,
Oh well,
that you will find in other recipes.
that's what I'm learning. Let's see.
There's a spoon.
There's a spoon for basting.
I don't know if it's big enough.
I think it'll be okay. Now what happens with the creme fraiche? I bet that goes in. I missed. Yes, the creme fraiche goes in with the vegetables and the pasta. Don't want to miss out on that.
Well, you made a mistake, but you caught it yourself. That's a good thing.
I saw an ingredient sitting there, and I wasn't using it. And I didn't know what I was going to use it for. And I remembered that previously, when we made orzo, we used creme fraiche because I remember how buttery
It tasted
afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember you remarking on that.
it was really nice.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
This is, I don't know, do you want this spoon to use in something?
Okay, that's good. Very good. For basting, right?
Yes. Doesn't seem like there's a lot to baste at the moment, but,
Not yet.
but mostly lemon juice.
All right. How are we doing on time? Got 4 minutes yet. Woo! This is going to be a crispy trout. I think it's been on there. It said 5 to 7 minutes. It's been on there more than a couple minutes. Yeah. I think did you set the timer for 7 minutes or 5? Probably 7, huh?
7, yeah.
All right. So we just have a couple more minutes.
You want another plate for the trout for afterward? When you get it out of the frying pan?
I think we're just going to put them on the plates.
All right.
Yeah.
You can plate them.
That's what we can do. Why don't we get the plates over here and we'll dish out the veggies. Get that ready to go. I'll clean this plate a little bit.
Seems like that fish ought to be ready to turn.
Very close. Very close. So, yeah, about 4 minutes. Yep. It is blackened.
Ooh,
I hope I didn't ruin it.
no.
I don't know. I think I crispified it too much.
It's probably more crispified than it needs to be.
I think I had the heat on too high.
Yeah, I think you did.
Yep.
But
Oh, well.
that's easily done with this stove,
It sure is. Well,
you know. So, warm up, yeah.
hopefully I didn't ruin it. We'll find out when we go to eat it. Don't show the people the back of your head. They want to see it. They're looking at the back of your head. Turn around is what I mean.
All right.
So,
What do you want with this parsley? It's just a garnish, right?
parsley is just a garnish, yes. You know what? I think the burned part is spice blend. So
Some of it came off there.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I think it's coming right off, and we'll be okay. I've taken the pan off the heat because it was so hot. Not that I had it set to be that hot. It's just,
It's
we have a hot stove. You have to know your stove.
Yeah,
And
this stove-
obviously I don't.
Well, you don't cook on it that often.
I don't
yeah.
cook on it that often, that's true.
Although you have done a remarkable job of,
Of burning fish.
well, that's part of the lesson, I guess.
I guess, yeah. It's
Now,
not
how
all
long
going to be
does-
perfect.
Now that this is turned, how long, or,
Just a couple minutes, just long enough to baste it with the butter and the capers.
yeah. That's nice that it's basted with butter and capers. I think that's a good bit there.
So ready? Excellent. Ready to plate. Oops, what was that? Oh,
You threw all the stuff on the floor.
I threw all the stuff on the floor.
Not on purpose, but.
All of the stuff, not one thing, but all of the stuff on the floor. How dare I?
Would you like to use this spoon to put some that out?
Is that enough for you? You don't usually want as much. A little bit more?
Yeah, that's all right.
That's all right?
Yeah.
Okay. A little bit more for me. A little bit more from
A
you.
little bit more for me, too.
Okay. We have a couple spoonfuls of we'll leave in there. That's okay.
I
I'm
just thought maybe you wanted to baste it again.
There we go.
Oh, boy.
All right, we changed the recipe to blackened. Was it blackened to begin with? It might
No,
have-
I don't think it was.
No.
Well, it looks fairly blackened, though, in the,
It is now blackened steelhead trout.
in the recipe, it looks, you can see it looks sort of blackened.
It does look a little blackened.
Yes.
Okay, I don't feel so bad then. All right, a little bit of parsley for decoration. A little bit of parsley on you for decoration.
I don't need
A little
that.
parsley on me for decoration. Okay. Look at those dishes. It looks pretty good. Even though I burned it a little bit. It's not too bad, just at the top. Well, let's go find out how it tastes, shall we?
Yes, that sounds, is that my plate?
Oh.
No, that's.
Thank you for watching Cooking with Mom, Episode 5, April Fool's Edition. Blackened steelhead trout unintentionally. And cook with somebody that you love, your mother, your father, brother, sister, spouse, children, friend,
Anybody.
anybody. Cooking together is I mean, everybody eats, and it's a great way to get together and share an experience that I hope you'll enjoy.
I'm sure they will.
I think so
enjoy
too.
it. We do.
See you next week, every Wednesday. GoPro stop.
Oh,
Recording.
wait a minute, we're
What?
supposed to eat at the table.
We'll do a separate little bit where people can see. Yeah, look for we're gonna let you see us tasting in the next video, so we can give our live review of how it tastes.
I mean, actually, you know, they would be by the aprons and the strainer and the whole business. It would be nice if we would.
Yes, it was special request by
Yeah,
Peggy and Tim
yes.
to see our taste testing.
Right.
GoPro stop recording.